Oh, definitely. I'm so excited! Let's go! Yeah? Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, it's like all the killer ones, eh? Oh, this is great. I love it. Yes. Oh, this is great. I love it. Love it. Yeah. Oh, I see. I still need to get that costume. The Krampus one for Trapper. Oh. Yo, that looks so cool.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to our 5th year celebration. How crazy is that?
It does look like Dwight,
A
eh?
huge thank you to our fans, the people who've been with us for years. 5 years of going from humble beginnings to 5 years down the line being re-reviewed by the likes of IGN and GameSpot, giving us a 9 out of 10 by being the greatest asymmetrical multiplayer out there.
That
5 years from our
Dwight,
humble
100%.
beginnings to today. A huge welcome to our old friends who've been with us for so long. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being with us.
I love how he's
and
got the
supporting
medkit and the
us.
flashlight right beside
And
him.
to all of our new friends out there, people who might be joining us for the first time, welcome. Grab a log by the campfire and enjoy the show.
Hell yes. 15 minutes until the Resident Evil chapter reveal. Run of the show. 5 years of Dead by Daylight, Resident Evil chapter reveal, 6-year roadmap, the Realm Beyond update, live design, and 5th year anniversary celebrations! Yes! I don't think I've seen that. Ah.
Now join me on a stroll down memory lane. Behavior's been making games for about 30 years now, mostly for other people. Licenses and
Okay,
other
so I didn't know that.
publishers and developers. But all of us on the team, we have our own stories we want to tell. And
Thank
one
you
of
very
those
much for the
stories
2
that we've been
months.
wanting
Hell
to tell
yes.
for a
Can we
long
get those
time is
hypes?
the story of this fantasy, being a villain in a horror movie.
Okay.
Way back when, a decade or so
Yeah.
ago, people
I
were
broke my
telling
nail
us horror doesn't sell. I mean, unless you're like the big ones, like Silent Hill or Resident Evil, but really, don't even try.
Wow.
So we tried. We didn't give up. We released one as a comedic twist on this called Naughty Bear. If you don't know Naughty Bear, go check it out. It's magical.
Naughty Bear.
A little later on, though, we had one of our designer come up with a little prototype, a very simple hide-and-seek thing with someone trying to hide and do a thing, and someone else trying to catch them and finish the game. And it was so good. It was pure thumb candy. And we figured that by slapping on that skin of the 70s, 80s horror slasher flick, we were onto something remarkable.
I do love the
So we
concept
put the
of
old
it.
band back together. We went and get Ash and Dave and Phil, and we put a team of about 30 talented, special
the
people
masks
on
on their
it.
face.
And in June of 2016, Dead by Daylight came to be.
Hell yeah.
One of the first key moments for us happened just a little before launch. So the first Halloween before launch, we showed it internally to the rest of the behavior people. I remember we put the killer on the big screen and we put the survivors in a different room and we had people play the game and there was a lot of excitement and it was really cool. And then we put the survivor on the big screen and people went a little nuts and we saw the crowd really gather and root for the little guy to survive. And we realized at that point that not only was Dead by Daylight going to be a great game, but it was going to make for an amazing show. And it led to us developing a close and really rewarding relationship with our content creators around the world.
Okay.
They helped make Dead by Daylight the success that it is today, and it really feels satisfying to be able to say that today we've made some good friends because of that. The next Halloween, after launch, when we added Michael Myers and Laurie Strode to the game from the original 1978 movie Halloween. At first, we shipped the game with 2 killers and 4 survivors.
I like how they're
Today,
correcting
now,
him.
5
3?
years down the line, we have 24 killers and 27 survivors. We've managed to build a world that is so rich, so deep, dripping with story, so that all of these other legends of horror, those iconic characters from all different medias, were able to come into the game, and our own original content can stand proudly side by side with the likes of Freddy Krueger and Ghostface. Today, we're very proud to say that Dead by Daylight is now the Hall of Fame of horror.
Oh, heck yes.
One thing that may have taken us by surprise a little bit is the depth of passion that our fans have shown us around the world.
Yeah.
I am lucky enough that I was part of the delegation that was sent to meet people and to represent Dead by Daylight around the world, and we've met some crazy passionate fans out there, and thank you for that. I have seen firsthand the love, the support, the passion that unites people from everywhere around the world with that crazy game that we've made.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I think that led to that is probably our creative team's talent and skill and the dedication of their research to try to find universal bits of horror. And whether they get inspired by the folklore or mythology that lives under your bed, it still shows that what scares you can scare anybody else. Horror and fear are universal, and it brings people together. And that is kind of magical. Now, after all these years, the team has grown close together, and the people around the game, we're now over 300 people at Behavior working on this. There's people all around the world that are our collaborators, our partners. We've made more friends and partners than I can count. We've also had more inside jokes than I can count. Maybe one day we'll tell you what really is at the bottom of that campfire. Maybe one day we'll explain why the jar of salty lips. And maybe you'll learn who is Jean-Marc Nelly.
The cloud fluid, yeah.
In the meantime, since I have an opportunity here, I would like to address something. At PAX a couple of years ago, I think it was in 2017, a journalist asked me about the state of the game, and they asked me about the team. And I answered them. Well, we were having some technical difficulties at the time. It was a bit of a rough patch, I won't lie. But I answered them saying that I thought we had done a pretty good job so far. And for some reason, these words stuck. People started using them willy-nilly. They started attaching these words to many, many things. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I love this team, and I love the work, the skill, the passion that has gone into it. I love this game. And if someone was to ask me again the same question, I do believe I would tell them again.
We did okay.
I think we've done a pretty good job so far.
Yes, Dwight. I wonder if he always dresses like that. Oh, the choices you make
choices you make as you travel into the fog are of the utmost importance.
Now you have that choice.
Now you go. Make that choice.
Yeah, but we can't actually click things. You're not... 1! No, wait, 2! Since nobody picked 2, I'm going 2! Wait, how are people clicking?
Type the number 1 or the number 2 into the chat.
Oh, never mind. Well, I'm going number 1. Go number 1! We can win! Do it!
Make your whispers heard.
And you will be rewarded? Right? Number 1! Go number 1! One can win! Oh, primitive. Oh, come on! 10 rift fragments. Yeah, and who's gonna remember that code? You screenshot it? Okay, perfect. Thank you. I was trying to like move my camera at the right moment. I was like, okay, this is not gonna. Look at the trickster jacket!
Hey horror fam, Darren Bousman here, director of the previous Saw films and the all-new Spiral from the Book of Saw in theaters right now. I just want to take a moment and celebrate with everyone the 5-year anniversary for Dead by Daylight. Congratulations to the Behavior
Yeah, it's
team.
gonna suck having to
We're
type it
all
in.
incredibly happy that Saw gets to be part of your legacy. The game continues. Cheers.
But the cool part though is that this one might not actually be a limited time code. Everybody might be able to grab it. You haven't missed the official announcement yet.
YouTube の方でデッドバイデイライトを中心にゲーム実況動画生配信をさせていただいております。日本のフォグウィスパラーの一人、柏木ベルクラで、ございます。よろしくお願いします。そして視聴者の皆さんに質問です。もしあなたが霧の世界に連れ去られたとしたら、儀式に何を持っていきますか？ 1. 懐中電灯、2. 医療キット、3. 工具箱、そして4が鍵となってます。5周年ですよ。デッドバイデイライトが何千本も
Sorry, you know what it makes me think of? Alice in Borderland right
デ
away.
ッドバイデイライトと一緒
Our
に
new challenge.
共に歩めたことが、
Medkit. Let's go
め
medkit.
ちゃくちゃ光栄です。本当に50年おめでとうございます。
He's gonna kill us soon. I'm bringing a medkit. Flashlight means I'm just gonna die instantly. Key, I'm gonna die instantly. Toolbox, I'm probably gonna break something. Let's bring a medkit.
Hey everyone, my name is Meg Turney. I'm a cosplayer and a Dead by Daylight streamer, and my question for the audience is, which cosplay would make you cross the street?
Flash, of course you'd bring a flashlight.
Is it 1, the Huntress, 2, the Wraith, 3, the Clown, or 4,
I'm
the
sorry,
Doctor?
if I see Clown, I'm yeeting out
For
of
me,
there.
definitely the Doctor. I don't know how you would do those eyepieces, but I don't want to be anywhere near that. No, thank you. Ugh. Did you agree with me? What do you guys think? Let us know. And of course, thank you so much to both the Dead by Daylight community and the devs. I've been so excited to be part of this community, and it's been a wonderful 5 years. Happy 5th anniversary,
Really?
and here's to many more.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, Clown, I'm out. Bye. Bye-bye.
Come play the piano! Music, you know how I love music.
Okay,
play the piano.
IRL of them would be, all of them would be creepy though.
Alright, well, if I'm gonna fucking be the Pyramid Head, I'm gonna play Pyramid Head. Let me get the head and start! I still
Later,
can't
Kira,
see.
have a good one! Oh my gosh, she's actually wearing a Pyramid Head! Oh, that was too funny. 3 minutes until the Resident Evil chapter reveal. Oh, that is creepy.
If you have clocks up.
Wow.
Wait.
I don't know, but that was really good cosplay. Wow.
Get her.
That was really creepy.
なった
Go.
Oh, I remember this.
Who's gonna win? One of you's not gonna make it out.
I love how I can still hear the trickster stuff in the background. It didn't? Ugh.
Look, it's from
Then it
now.
probably
This is me.
limited
This is me
then.
right now.
100%. Which is sad. I hate when they do that stuff.
And I'm Meg.
Oh my god, I wonder how heavy that trap is. One minute and 24 seconds until.
Come here. Hey.
Oh my god, Bill!
Oh god. I take it back.
An IRL Bill.
You just got spirited away.
Oh wow.
Oh no. Ah.
Pretty much. Oh my god! They are so good. Oh my god. Didn't work for you either? Oh, then it probably was limited then. 100%. Which is so sad. I really wish they'd stop doing
Thanks for joining
that.
my Dead by Daylight workout series. All right, we're gonna start off with point at the killer. Point, point. Get off the couch and let's crouch. And pump, and pump. Don't be afraid. Use those legs just like before.
Here it is. Here it is. He's ready. Oh, it's coming. It's time.
What is this? What is this? No, hold on. Oh! Oh! It's Resident Evil! It's coming to Dead by Daylight! Oh my god, bro! What? Yo! 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 Yo!
It's a great workout.
Fuck out of here. Yo! 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 No!
We can't hear him.
No! No! No!
I'll come and be
I don't even care. I don't even care about nothing else in the stream. Resident Evil is coming to fucking Dead by Daylight. I don't care about shit else in this. Nah, bruh. Nah. No.
I'm pretty sure that was my reaction whenever I found out too. I was like, wait, you're joking, right? Like, oh my god. Yeah. But the timer's done though, so it's coming.
On behalf of everybody here at Behavior, congratulations on 20.
Oh no. You see the charm? That's like the Resident Evil 8. That's the Resident Village little logo. Like on the key. The little baby on the key.
DVD chapter win. I'm telling you. The fucking 5-year anniversary. Hello.
Hi. On behalf of everybody here at Behavior, congratulations.
You're fucking shitting me,
I still
right?
hope that it's not them.
You're like, that's not real. This isn't actually happening, right? What the fuck? I knew it!
Congratulations.
Come on, stop teasing us. Like, let us see this. Right? Ugh. RE4 had sickles too. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I see the fly swatter thing too.
Resident Evil 25th Anniversary DVD Umbrella Charm exclusive chapter item, June 2021.
See, I would like that.
On behalf of everybody here at
I would like
Behavior,
that.
Congratulations on 25 years of horror.
Is it time? Is it time? Nice shot and have a good sleep. Oh, here it is, here it is. Oh, Raccoon City map. Nemesis! Yes! Yes! Leon, Jill, and Nemesis! Oh! I mean, I'm sad about Leon, but... Oh my god! Yes!
Hey you, thank you for joining us today
Oh
for
my
this
God.
very special celebration. So we are proud and happy to finally be able
Who
to
was
reveal
right,
the
eh?
content
I
of
even
the
said
Resident
it
Evil
too.
chapter
Yes.
and be part
Nobody
of the
wanted to
25th
listen to me.
anniversary of Resident Evil. As you may know, the team's been hard
Yes.
at work on the graphical rework over the last year,
Oh.
and that's why we couldn't add any new map to the game. That's going to
I
change
mean, me
with the
too,
Resident
but
Evil
I'm
chapter.
happy with this.
So on the chapter release, you'll be able to visit
Yeah.
the Raccoon City Police Department.
The police station for Raccoon City is our map? Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god, that is perfect. No, for G-Monsters is right. I like how they're incorporating the RE2 map. Yeah, I like that. So we're getting like an RE2, RE3 combination thing, which is nice. Yeah, this works out perfectly. I love it. Oh, I cannot wait to play this. Imagine designing it right. Oh, I remember the zombies in that area. That was terrifying. Now I kind of want to play Resident Evil again. Not gonna lie. I am definitely okay with this. Oh. The bladiness. Look at that. This does seem like a very big map. It's like Midwich, but maybe a little bit bigger. That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be like Midwich. Yeah. Because this is definitely 2 floors. Definitely. Big shocker on Jill and Nemesis since they put them in every crossover. Oh, agreed. Because they're literally the most iconic characters. When you think about it. To not bring in Jill would be the weirdest thing ever, and Nemesis is literally like one of the most iconic killers. Like monsters. These are all quite different versions of the map. True, true. I mean, I would love it. Welcome, Leon! Love it. Love it, oh my god. Not the same issue with Vision and terrorists being all over. I hope so. I hope they don't have that issue. Oh, it's probably the 2 or 3 different versions of it. Like, different sections of the map.
So first of all, I have to say that the map is absolutely gorgeous.
I mean,
the
I
teams
agree.
put great effort to recreate the map from the remake of Resident Evil 2 and 3.
Okay, so that's what we
So you'll
thought.
see some iconic locations, such as the main hall,
So we were right there
the
again.
archive, the STARS office, and others in there. It's truly amazing. Like, if you played the remake, you can actually navigate around the map and recognize it perfectly.
Yes, I love it.
Of course, there's also going to be a twist in there, since the entity is doing its own nightmarish version of it. All right, let's talk about characters now. There is
so
a
it's
lot
gonna
of
be
very
creepier.
interesting characters in the Resident Evil franchise. It was very difficult to choose
Right?
just one survivor. And that's why you're getting 2 for this chapter.
Oh, wait, never mind.
The first one is Jill Valentine, the brilliant STARS agent. Her unique perk will highlight
Never
her
mind.
intensive
They already
training
announced it.
and her high adaptability in impossible situations.
I'm sorry, I tuned out at Leon. I forgot that they already announced Leon. I was like, yes, 2! Yep, that's me again. I mean, we all know that I don't really care about Leon, right? I'm so happy about Jill, though. Yes. They better not be cheap when it comes to the cosmetics, though. I want a lot of different outfits for them. Capcom, make sure we have outfits.
The second survivor is Leon S. Kennedy. Leon's been having the worst first day at work ever.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be better in the realm of the entity. His unique perk are going to highlight his dedication to other, his resilience, and his goal-driven personality.
Right. I like Jill, but at least you're
There's also something really special about one of his perk. It will add a new type of gameplay to Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
With this perk, and under a certain condition, you will be able to spawn a unique item, a flashbang, inside the match. So that's an item you don't need to equip in your loadout before the match. It's something that you will create within the match you're in.
I don't even care. If we get awesome cosmetics, I'm happy. Well, didn't she have some form of training though? Like she wasn't just a cop. Yeah, she's definitely special.
Okay, let's talk about the
forces.
killer now. So again, there's a lot of different monsters we could have used
I'm so
out of
happy it's
the
Nemesis.
Resident Evil franchise. But we chose the classic tyrant, the Nemesis. The Nemesis power is called T-Virus. With his special tentacle attack, the Nemesis is able to infect survivors.
We're gonna get
Infected survivors are going to be sick. They
Okay.
will cough, they will vomit, so they're going to be easier to spot.
So like the plague.
And they also become vulnerable to the next tentacle attack, which will not infect them, but will damage them instead. For each infected survivor, the Nemesis power grows.
And his tentacle
And his
gets
tentacles
worse.
gain more reach. So he'll be able to attack over pallets, over vaults, and in some tricky places on the maps. But there's a way to get out of this infection for
God.
survivors. There are some vaccines around the map.
So it's
that
like
can be
gunslinger
used
slash
to get out
plague
of this
combination.
infection. But there is a limited quantity, so make sure that you absolutely need it before taking it. The Nemesis unique perks will make you feel like an unstoppable hunter that can use both brains and brawn to cause panic amongst the survivor ranks. On top of that, for the first time ever, this killer is assisted by AI characters.
What?
So we are adding zombies to the maps when you are facing the Nemesis. Zombies are patrolling the area, and survivors need to be careful of both Nemesis
my
and
God!
them so that they don't get bitten and infected by the zombies.
Oh, that's gonna be terrifying. Yo, I'm maining Nemesis. Right, this is gonna be so scary. Oh god, the tentacle! No, anytime you're versus Nemesis, there's gonna be zombies. So the zombies spawn with Nemesis. Basically. That tentacle looks so wrong. That is so gross. He's going to be so broken clear about being what's so hard. Oh, guaranteed. People are probably already complaining about it being broken and OP already. And it's not even out yet. Yeah, but this show me the zombie! Yo, he just punched her in the face. Yeah, but... Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Sure. Oh, there's the zombie! Oh, that is so cool! Oh, this is terrifying, for sure. Oh my god. Adding an extra fairy too much. So you can pallets? Okay. Okay, so if you pallet stun the zombies, they die. Okay, that's good to know. They're slow. So I wonder if we control the zombies. Oh, Nemesis can kill his own zombies. Okay. Oh, cool.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the content of the Resident Evil chapter. So I hope that you are as excited as we are to see the Resident Evil content inside Dead by Daylight.
Probably, right?
I sure am. I mean, this has been a dream come true. I played these games so much, I still have the original copy of Resident Evil 2 from my teens. So you'll be able to experience this chapter in the PTB, which will be right after this event.
Oh.
And it will also come out June 15th. So mark your calendar.
So June 15th.
So I just want to finish
so
by
PTB
saying
opens up right away after
thank
this
you
is
to
done.
all of our community for staying around with us and having fun with us. And I wish you an happy 5th anniversary.
I guess I gotta go on the PTB later.
So I'm so pleased to be with you, Justine, today to talk about this part of the broadcast on the roadmap for
Like, sorry,
Dead by Daylight
we're not
for
eating
year
supper
6.
today.
So we're going to present the new DLC and the new maps for next year. We're also going to talk about the 4 tomes for the archive that are coming next. And we will finish with the 4 pillars of Dead by Daylight and all the features that comes along with them.
How
We're
does the PTB
starting
work?
very high as
PTB is
well
basically
this
like,
year with
the
a
public
unique
test,
and incredible license.
server,
I'm so
basically.
pleased to work on Resident Evil, and we can't wait to see that DLC out and see the player having fun with this. Obviously, I cannot say anything about the other DLC.
Pretty much.
That's secret.
It's fine. We'll spill the beans at a later date for sure.
But something that I can say is we are going to release a total of 4 killer, 5 and not 4 survivors, and also 2 new maps.
I think that's going to be really cool. I think
Wait, what?
all of this is going to be some pretty exciting
Yes.
content for all of our players coming out. Because there's not only that. I mean, we've also, like you said, we've got 4 tomes. Our players now expect us to have 1 new tome every mid-chapter with a new survivor story, a new killer story, a story about the observer. And we want to keep on telling these as time goes on. The more original characters we create, the more stories that we have to tell.
You want to know more about this character.
Exactly, and like we've got some ways to tell this that I think we haven't even been able to show yet. So I'm really curious to see what we can actually do and how the players react to everything. Because the lore in Dead by Daylight is
5 nights.
it's rich, and we just want to be able to show as much of it as we can. And we also have all the events that we want to be doing. We have an upcoming anniversary event
I can't
that
wait for the
actually, if the
event.
players stick around, they're going to see more about that later. I'll be coming back. We have our Halloween event that is always so much fun to do, always a lot of work, but absolutely worth it. And just to recap on something that we mentioned during the Archives anniversary, and I believe
I would
on the
hope
blog
that they
post,
do.
we are always going to focus on these events as the big ones during the year because we want them always to be big. These are the moments for our community where we want them to celebrate together and realize that, look, this is Dead by Daylight's time. Come celebrate with us. This year is going to be no exception.
Hell yes.
I think we're going to deliver on a really big anniversary, a really amazing Halloween event that's coming.
I'm so freaking excited.
And that doesn't mean we're ignoring any of the other smaller ones. We still want to do something for winter. We want to do something for lunar. But there's something built on a smaller scale. But it's still going to be a great reason to come back into the game and enjoy DBD. So after all that, I think it's really worth looking at, what we actually have coming in year 6 with our pillars.
So we have 4 pillars that help us to create the roadmap for Dead by Daylight. The first one is the first step into the fog. This is all the features that are here for the first moment you enter into the game as a player. Then the second one is the game house. Game house is really important for us. It's really everything that is optimization, bug fix, and stabilization for the game.
Okay.
The third one is the realm beyond. And this is a work of visual update that we're starting to year 5. And the final one is live design.
Yeah, I think all that stuff is super interesting for us to be going into and to even dive in further so everyone knows what's going on. For the first steps into the fog, we know with Resident Evil, tons of new players are going to be coming into this game. If I was a Resident Evil fan that hadn't heard of Dead by Daylight, I know I'm going to be checking it out.
I agree.
So we've really taken a look at our entire tutorial process, every way that we teach players how to play Dead by Daylight, and tried to identify what we need to fix or what we need to improve. DBD, honestly, it's a very complex game. We know we don't do necessarily the best job of teaching people.
Yeah, fix the
but
tutorial.
I think we've made a great improvement. And the first step to that is by reworking the tutorial itself. So from the moment that player actually steps into the game, we're gonna really guide them through. This is what you need to learn. Then we actually have some bot matches for you to play.
Bot matches
are brand new, and I think it's going to be a very nice, safe way for players to actually learn how to play. And we're going to be giving you some amazing rewards as you go along the entire thing. On top of that, we're looking at other things that have been, like barriers, I would say, for players getting even deeper into the game. And we're talking like matchmaking being, too long and
bigger than
so
Stranger Things, of course.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's not easy. I think you can say.
Yeah.
So what we're really looking into is ways to incentivize players to maybe play a role that has less weight or more of a need at that current point in time. If maybe you're a killer player, but we need more survivors at that time, then we'll offer you some incentive to actually go play that.
Okay.
On top of all that, I mean, we're constantly working on the matchmaking in the background, trying to find ways to optimize it to get you into matches faster. And the more matches you play, I think the more that you'll actually experience, sadly, with any live game, some toxicity.
Of course.
What we're actually working on for this is the auto ban feature. So at the end of every match, in the tally screen, there's this option where you can report a player for some negative behavior, applaud them for doing something well. And right now, this is our customer support team that is looking over it, manually.
Okay.
What we're doing with this change is this is going into an automated system. If players receive a certain amount of negative reports, we are going to take action. And we're going to let you know that your report is actually having an effect on this.
Oh.
And we're going to thank you for it. All of this is really great for our players, but I know 5 years on, some things in Dead by Daylight, like the news, are still in English. That's going to change.
Nice. That's a big improvement.
I think so. I mean, even not everyone at our office is super great in English. People around the world. We're spreading even more community managers around the world to create more communities where you can engage with. It's just as important that we do this in our game as well. So as soon as you start the game, you have your language.
Well, what happens is that with the auto report function, right?
The next step after that is really making sure that
the more reports a specific player gets,
in our game,
the more that the team is going to look at that report and be like, okay, there's obviously something wrong with this person.
Which has been out for 5 years now. It's always a challenge to find the right balance between creating new content or maintaining and improving the existing mechanics. For the first years of Dead by Daylight,
basically,
we put more time and resources into creating
new
content.
If that same player
because the goal was
repeatedly
to
does
provide a
it,
rich and deep experience for the players.
They could potentially get banned
recently
for
we've
griefing,
adjusted our roadmap
Finally.
because we have a lot of content that we need to
Flashlight
support.
vid, right?
And we've decided to improving what we have.
But I would assume that it would probably be like a 5 to 10 match span, depending on how many
important
reports.
thing that's
it's not going to be like an instant.
Because a lot of our earlier content, I think it was great to bring everyone together. But eventually there's kind of a maintenance cost. You need to make sure all this new content is working together properly.
I think it depends.
And there's no issues going on.
Because, I mean, it is a form
we have
of
two ways of doing it. The first one is really
gameplay.
looking at the game and see what we can do to improve it in terms of stabilization, optimization. gameplay fixes as well, but also making the game less exploitable. So that's a big chunk of things. But on the other hand, there is something that we need to take care of. We need to look at our internal processes and make sure that internally we can also improve as well as the game. And for that, as an example, we've decided recently to migrate the user interface of the game to a technology that is called UMG. It's the UI manager of Unreal.
Oh, okay.
And the idea here is to stop working on outdated technology.
Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping.
We take this opportunity to redo all our screens, to also make them more performant, more modern, so we can have more features as well in the future.
I think that's going to be great, just because once that's done, every screen is going to feel fresher, and it's going to allow us to do so many more things. And I mean, speaking as a product manager, I'm pretty excited for what new things we can actually bring into the game.
Obviously, it's a long-term process. We need to keep the effort on the stabilization, on the new technology things. But we hope that in the next releases that will be out for year 6, you will be able, as a player, to see more stabilization and only concentrate on the fun for the game. And talking about keeping and maintaining what is already there, what are coming up next for the visual update and the Realm Beyond?
So for the Realm Beyond, I think this is something that a lot of our players were really excited about when they heard about it a year ago or so when we started. It feels like it's been an eternity. This is really the project of overhauling everything in DBD to bring it to the level of all of the current content.
Oh my god.
Because it's been around for 5 years, right? And let's just say, Dwight needs a fresh coat of paint. Him and the others and then all the maps and everything, they've been around for quite some time. I think they need to be shown some love and really brought up to today's standards.
Oh, I like
I'm loving everything the team is able to do for this. And for those who are really just joining us or don't know what the Realm Beyond is, it is more or less that, just taking any old maps, old animations, reworking this, maybe adding in new ones to make something make more sense, like repairing a generator. It used to be the same animation no matter where you are. Now, every side is something new, and that was something really cool and immersive.
It feels more realistic. Like you can deal with it, actually.
Feels like you might be a little bit more immersed and forget the killers coming to get you. But I think that's the point. So on top of all of this, we're starting to look at some Survivor reworks. So I think we've already shown off a few of them, but a lot of our newer Survivors are very highly detailed, and we wanted to take the time to revisit some other ones and rework them a bit. We're aiming to really make them recognizable, but allow more flexibility with the actual visuals.
Right, a real fire.
Just more detail overall. So on your current gen systems, it doesn't look like you're playing something from a few gens ago. Not that I'm talking about gens. So this is all the kind of stuff that they're actually going to be going over.
I'm so excited for
just
these
after
changes.
this in the Realm Beyond segment. And I think it's going to be a lot of really interesting stuff that they can cover, because we're not done yet. On top of all of that, I mean, one more thing that I don't think we ever stop with is just our live design and constantly tweaking it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like we, as we do for the Game House and for the Realm Beyond, keeping and maintaining what we have, making it better, improving it. The gameplay will just follow the same rule this year. So basically, we're taking the core mechanics that we have, and we're going to make them better, to change them, to tweak them, redesign them. The idea behind this is you have been a player for a long time, for several years now. I'm sure of that.
Definitely a few.
Yeah, we want to keep you interested. Okay. We want you to connect to Dead by Daylight and just say, okay, I'm going to play something different tonight. I'm going to discover something, and it's going to be exciting. And this is what we're looking for with changing the mechanics that are already there. We have mechanics that have been there for such a long time. It's time that we put some love on them. I'm not going to enter into the details right now because Matthew Spriggan is going to do it way more better than me.
I think that's totally fair. There's honestly, whenever I look in some of the notes for some of the design changes, it really gets into it. And I know our very engaged fans are, they're reading every little bit, and it's amazing the things that we can do to keep all of these characters and elements feeling fresh. That's the core of DBD, right? It's again to match. You don't know what you're going to find, but we want to make sure that you have a good time.
Exactly.
I think that's really just to sum up all of the pillars quite nicely, I'd say.
Yes.
So we've got tons of segments coming, and I mean, stay tuned for all this to hear more about the Realm Beyond, about live design, community, everything. Stay tuned for the entire broadcast. We're happy to have you here.
They would have to, right?
The choices you make as you travel into the fog are of the utmost importance.
Now you have this
Now
choice.
go and make that choice.
So guaranteed that means another code is coming?
Type either number 1 or number 2 into the chat.
Probably another one of those limited time instant codes. Yep. Pretty much.
Make your whispers heard, and you will be rewarded.
No, you mean some people will be rewarded. Go number 1! Let's go! Let's go! Woo. Yeah, it's just limited time code. Or sorry, limited redemption. So only probably like so many people can actually redeem it. Yeah. Yeah! 250,000 blood points. Tragic. Yeah. I honestly don't know why they do it like this. Like, people have complained so many times about this type of thing. And yet they still do it like that. And Alienware, and enter to win the ultimate prize pack. Oh, I love that mouse pad. The one time.
Hey everyone.
Oh yeah.
My name is Kayla. You might know me as Cauliflower. My question for the audience is, which map animal is just begging for some in-depth lore? Is it Maurice? Is it Mr. Moo Moo, the cow in Larry's, the hospital bed? You might not even know that there's a cow in the hospital bed.
Wait, there's a cow in the hospital
or
bed?
is it Wingy McFlapflaps from Dead Dog Saloon?
Maurice!
Personally, I'm gonna have to go with Moo Moo. It's a cow in a hospital bed. I need to know
If
more.
you couldn't screenshot it, then
While
that's
I'm here,
it.
I just wanted to give a little shout out to my community, my Dragon Army. Thank you guys so much for supporting me over
Maurice
these years
is,
with my
the
Dead by
clown's
Daylight
horse.
content. And thank you to the devs for creating a game that has so much staying power, has so many incredible licenses.
Yeah.
You guys have done some crazy, amazing things. So thank you, because I've been able to base my career on that, and it's been huge.
Yeah, that's
So
the
thank
clown's
you.
horse.
Congrats on 5 years. And here's to 5 more.
Oh, I don't have the code. And guaranteed, the code's probably all redeemed already.
Hey everyone, I'm Poppers. I do have a question for everyone. If you had
Yeah,
a
I don't have the
choice
code.
between chocolate or vanilla escape cake, what one would you want?
Chocolate
For
or
me,
vanilla
I feel like I
escape
would want a chocolate escape cake. I don't know why, but I love chocolate.
I want both.
Vanilla would be pretty yummy too now. Alright, enough about cake. I also
Vanilla is
want
enough. Can I just have both?
all the DVD
Like a half vanilla, half chocolatey
and the
cake?
Daylight community for being so awesome to me and for all the years of playing, streaming,
It worked? You got it?
and
Oh, hell
everything
yes.
we
Hell
want.
yes.
I really hope everyone has
I kiss for your slow
amazing
fingers.
5-year anniversary.
I can't even try to even
And
redeem
yo,
anything.
Remember, if you're comfy, you're winning.
Oh, I like that.
Have a lovely day.
If you're comfy, you're winning. I like that.
Hey everyone, I'm the King, and I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Today, I have a question for you guys in the Twitch poll chat, and that question is, what noise does the Wraith's bell make? Is it bing bong, ding dong, or kling clong? I also want to wish Dead by Daylight a happy 5th year
Ding
anniversary.
dong.
Thank you for
Though I kinda
all of
wanna
the
go with
years of
ding dong
fun
just
and
'cause I like the
enjoyment
sound
and
of it.
bringing
It sounds
everybody
funny.
together. Thank you to the devs for all the hard work that you've put in over the years, and shout out to our community
got
as well.
it?
I hope you guys got your answers
Jeff
in
just
and
redeemed it.
enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Did it? Oh. Oh no!
She fell the fuck off, chat.
There she is.
Hey, there it is.
Somewhat. Alright. Dude.
Oh my god, I remember that. I love whenever he does that sound.
Bitch!
The moment when you're all cocky and you get caught. Right?
Steve!
Oh god, the angle of Steve puking. See those stealth skills?
Holy
See?
fuck, dude.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Oh my god, what? I didn't know you were here. Honey, that's your own fault. Why were you here?
What? 8 realms, 26 maps, updated character models, quality of life and accessibility improvements. Oh, I love this. Updated graphics. Yes. Oh, I love it. Love it. Cannot wait. We need the swamps so bad. You're able to redeem it? Perfect. Does it? Nice. Oh, see, the fireplace is so pretty. We do love free blood points, definitely. Stages, lucky. Lucky. Oh, oh, oh. Yes. See, the Dodger looks so much creepier now. Love it. I still don't really like how bright Coldwind is. Especially famous in the city, don't get blinded. It's true. Same. I do hope that we get Haddonfield soon also. Like, that's just way too bright.
We've all seen the graphic update that we've been doing the last few months, and we've talked a little bit about it as the realm beyond.
Right.
To go into a little more detail, we'll talk with Phil Ivanovic, our
Oh,
art director,
hello,
and
David.
Stéphanie Hélin, our lead level artist, about what that means. The first question I have with this, obviously everybody's question is why?
Ooh,
Why did we decide
Dusk
to do
would be
this
actually really
big
nice.
rework, and why now?
It's a really good question. I mean, the game was out for 5 years now, as we all know, and that question of a rework was always in the back of our head, but we never found the right moment to do it because of multiple reasons. But with all the console, the next gen console coming out, we thought it was the right moment to bring our game on par with what is being done in the gaming industry.
It makes sense.
But we never expected the success and the longevity of the game that we have right now. We are now 5 years later, and we have all the new tools, the bigger team, and I think we can achieve what we wanted to do a while back.
Okay, so we decided it's the right moment. And then what was the vision? What was our goal going into this?
The main goal with the rework was to have a more immersive experience with the player in the game. Either in the mood with the environment or the animation. When somebody's repairing a gen, I think people really enjoy that because it's really, you feel like you're repairing a gen. We're always constantly listening to our player, and we make sure that we don't lose the essence of our game, but at the same time pushing new boundaries. We've been super excited with all the feedback we got, and we're really looking forward for people to see what we're coming next for them.
So obviously that's a huge undertaking.
It's a cute
tattoo. That's a big, big project. What are some of the main issues we face doing that?
So the main challenges with DBD, we all know that DBD is it's a game that's from 5 years ago, and it's live. So the thing is, when we try to build new environment to update those, we have old data that we're trying to rebuild, to change, and also we try to fix those performance issues, and we have the new data as well. And sometimes those data are clashing with each other, and we try to make sure that it's not happening. But it's a live game, so we have to move forward, and we can't stop.
So obviously, those are big challenges. And to do that, we had to go back and essentially rethink a bunch of the tools and the pipelines that we use, right?
Yes. So we took a step back, and we just realized that our pipeline was obsolete. So, of course, the whole team, we bring the idea of, okay, we need new tools. We need to empower those artists. We need to make sure that if we want to achieve the quality that we want to achieve, we have to make the right choices. It means evolving, rethink the way that we are creating environment.
Would you think it wouldn't
and this
matter
is
anymore,
the
right?
whole teamwork. Like it's not only environment, it's animation, environment, textures, shading, lighting. It's a huge job.
Yeah. All right, so new tools, new pipeline. What's the future hold? What are we going to do with that?
The goal here with all of this merged together, it's to build atmosphere, mood, because after all, like DBD, it's like an horror movie.
Right.
Yep.
So we all know that DBD was more gameplay driven, but it makes sense. It's a game.
Yeah.
But what
Are both
we're
closed in
lacking,
Discord?
it's immersion. So with all of
I'll
this
have to
merged
try
together, we're
after.
trying to bring that immersion. We had storytelling to those maps. We create like more fog, more work on the lighting. So when you experiment the game, you forget that it's a game. It's the feeling that we're trying to build.
I think there's something really cool we're going to try to do with terrain, right?
Yes, the terrain is really flat in DBD right now. And with the fact that we're changing and trying to evolve in the right direction with the new visual that we're trying to bring to DBD, we're going to add more relief to this terrain. And I think this will add a little bit of spice to the gameplay. We can change the perspective, how the killer or the survivor play the map.
Awesome. That's cool.
Okay,
and we're also going to be working on character animation, right?
Yes. Another big part of the immersion is the characters and their animation. The animation team and the character artist team did a super job. They're working on the bringing the texture on par with what we're doing right now, but also the animation team working on all those animation, like the interaction with the gen. Also, by doing so,
I wish I still had more
with the
coffee.
texture and the animation, we want the player to connect even more to the personality of the player, of the character he's playing. And I mean, it's all connecting together. All we are doing, it's a big chunk that at the end, it's the immersion. It's not just one part, it's the entire work of everybody on the team.
What other cool things can people expect to see in the maps that we're making?
Well, the the old rework things. Also, we wanted to add extra details, some that we already started, like jump scares.
Oh, like in Midwich?
We did it with the Midwich map, and it was pretty cool. We stayed faithful with
scares me
the
every time
original
those
game, but
bodies
I
out of the
mean, putting it
lockers.
in our game was pretty cool. I think people really enjoyed it. Adding a lot of storytelling to have a bit more story to the map, not just the map.
And what about lobbies? I know people like when we mess with the lobbies. Are we going to do that again?
Yes, we're going to keep on messing with the lobbies. I mean, it's something we've talked about in the discussion with the rework. It's super important for me and the other people on the team. It's the first thing you see when you start a game. So for us, it was important to have this first connection to what's being released, the killer. So veteran or newcomers, they immerse themselves in what's being done at the moment.
Awesome. And I know that a big question that's on everybody's mind right now is, but are we going to get more maps?
Yes.
Yes! I was like, wait.
Hi, I'm Matt, design director on Dead by Daylight.
Hello.
I work with the creative director and the game design team to bring you guys amazing licensed and original chapters, killer updates, perk adjustments, accessibility features, and more. Our talented designers are constantly exploring new features and mechanics to keep trials fresh and fun for players, and I'm super excited about some of the things that we have planned for the future of Dead by Daylight. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about live design. For a game that's been out for the last 5 years, live design has become an important part of our process
It's working?
of
Okay.
updating and maintaining the game, delivering new experiences, fixing exploits, improving quality of life, and generally attempting to make the game feel fairer for everybody.
Oh, I'm excited.
When it comes to live design, we're a little more reactive to what's going on in the community and in the game. So we generally base our design decisions on 3 main factors. Feedback from the community through surveys and focus group testing, the data and information that we get from the game itself, and of course, our own design intuition and experience when it comes to looking at the changes we can make.
Makes sense.
It's difficult to be entirely transparent about what we're working on. While the team's in the design phase, certain features and mechanics are often still being prototyped and play-tested and go through numerous changes along the way. That said, there's 3 things that we're super excited to share with you today.
What do we get? What do we get?
New killer updates and their associated timeframes. A brand new type of perk that we're working on for survivors. And finally, a bit of a shake-up to the Memento Mori system.
Oh.
Over the last few years, we've made many small adjustments
this is
to
exciting.
our existing killers in Dead by Daylight. Some of our killers have had even more significant updates to their powers and abilities, such as the Doctor's Static Blast, the Clown's Afterpiece Antidote, and of course, the extensive overhaul of the notorious Freddy Krueger way back in 2019.
Poor Freddy.
And while we feel that there's
remember
still
that.
many small adjustments that we would like to make across the board, our main focus for Year 6 will be on addressing the newest killer that has come into the Dead by Daylight
So
roster.
Nemesis or Trickster?
Moving forward, we're hoping to review, update, and release small balance patches for every new killer within the next 2 to 3 major updates after they go live. And that is, of course, on top of any hotfix adjustments that we may make along the way.
I like that.
In this way, we can generally stick to a clearer time frame that gives us enough time to review and analyze the community feedback
Because Mori's
and
do
the
need to
game
be
data.
updated. They've been literally the same
Soon,
thing forever.
when players see that a new chapter is out, they'll also be able to expect some balance changes, value tweaks, and small quality of life improvements for the previous killer in that same chapter or the mid-chapter patch after.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
We're also working on a brand new type of perk, something that we haven't done for a while. Unlike Hex Totem perks and Obsession perks, this new type of perk is for survivors. And we're hoping that it will introduce some really fun and interesting gameplay moments for Survivor fans. Boon Totem perks will give a brand new interaction to survivors standing next to a Dull Totem in a trial. I can't go into the full details about how all this works right now, but we are very excited about the interesting new strategies and gameplay that this will bring to the game.
Okay.
Not only will it give fans something new and interesting to play with, but it will also give us, as game designers, the opportunity to come up with creative new perks in the future. And we're looking forward to releasing the first of our Boon Totem perks in an upcoming chapter. We're also looking at revisiting how Moris are triggered in the game by killers. We've been listening to the fans and seeing the effects that they can have in the game. And despite the recent changes to Mori offerings, we feel that there's a less toxic way that we can approach this element of the game.
Okay.
And that's something that we're going to be working on in the future.
A less toxic way to Mori?
Currently, a killer can play an offering that grants them the ability to eliminate a survivor from a trial by their own hands.
Mm-hmm.
Before the recent changes to the Mori offerings, this allowed the killer to end the game prematurely for any unfortunate survivors that ended up on the receiving end.
Right.
We're discussing a new approach now to triggering Moris that is no longer based on playing an offering, but rather integrated into the core gameplay of the trial. This new feature would mean that, in effect, killers have to earn their Moris rather than be granted the opportunity by simply playing an offering. We're looking to move away from the perception of Moris being a toxic part of the game towards something that's seen as more of a natural progression of the trial. We're hoping to deliver an interesting new game mechanic that not only provides new objectives and new strategic decisions,
I don't know
but
how
also
I feel
gives the
about
survivors the opportunity to choose whether or not they engage with the system or ultimately deal with the consequences of that choice. Again, I can't go into too many details right now as it's still in the very early stages and is likely to go through many significant changes before it's ready for release.
Yeah.
Having said that, this is a feature that we, the Dead by Daylight design team, are really excited about prototyping and playtesting, and we can't wait to see your reactions once it hits live servers. As a small bonus, we're also looking to prototype an update to the key item in the game, and this would tie in directly with the Mori system gameplay, so look out for that one as well. Well, that's it from me. We'll have more on how these elements are developing over the coming year, so keep an eye out for news and
hard it is for
updates.
the killer to obtain
and
the
thank
Mori
you
in
for your
game?
continued support
That can
over
make
the
it really
last
hard
5
for
years.
the killer.
See you in the fog.
I think the zombie aspect is pretty cool. It's interesting. And I like
Hi
how
friends,
Nemesis
it's your girl
can
Die
actually
Hard
kill
Diva,
it
and I
too.
just want to give a huge congratulations to Dead by Daylight on the 5 amazing years. What a crazy journey it's been. All the new chapters that were brought into the game, all the additions, all the surprises you've given us, and also all the new players that recently joined the community. So my question to the audience is this: are you a killer main, survivor main, or do you play both? When I first started playing Dead by Daylight years ago, I love being a killer main, but later on down the line, I actually have a lot of fun playing survivor. I like playing with friends, and it's also good to know both sides of killer and survivor, but I'll still be a killer main at heart. To my community in the Diva Realm, I just want to say I love you all so freaking much. Thank you so much for all the love and support you've given me throughout the years.
For this year.
Even though we can be messy and chaotic, we still have a lot of fun with our fog fashion videos.
think that's
The hype
about
you've
it.
given me with my Dead by Daylight cosplays. You guys are the best. To everyone at Behavior and a part of the Dead by
The,
Daylight team, I just
event
want to say thank you
announcements.
again for the 5 incredible years of all the hard work you put into the game. And here's to many more. Happy anniversary.
Because I'm pretty sure they already showed us the year 6 roadmap. I think. That's cute.
What's up, everyone? This is K-pop artist Kevin Wu.
See, this is
and I
where
wanna
Trickster
wish Dead
was
by
basically
Daylight a
created.
Happy 5th anniversary. As the consultant for the All Kill
Kevin,
chapter,
you don't look
my
like
question
Trickster,
for the
just
viewers
saying,
is,
but
What does the trickster say in his mori? Is it 1, welcome, good show, 2, let's go, thank you,
Let's go, thank you,
or 3, go crazy, good
Yes,
scream.
감사합니다.
I want to thank Dead by Daylight for standing and supporting me.
I mean, considering
See
that
you in the
he's a former member of UKIS, and I love that group, I already pretty much knew who Kevin was. 2.
Oh! Oh!
I love Oh, that literally just made my day. I'm sorry, Loki. Okay. Stop. Oh, yes, that literally just made my day. Oh, so good. Oh, I like this. Oh, that is so cool. And go yell at me. Loki's like, yeah, I don't like this. Don't do that. Okay, stop, please. I watched him play DVD the other day, and the different way he dresses his spirit when he plays each killer. Right? Oh, it's amazing. I love his little trickster bird. It's so cute. It's adorable. This is amazing. I want this so bad. I wish I was that talented to actually create things like this. Look at that! Oh, that is beautiful. Custom console giveaway. It's a custom console? Dude!
Hello, Dead by Daylight.
That is
Happy
amazing!
anniversary from the world headquarters of Ghostface. This is RJ Torber.
That is so cool!
Wishing you all the very best. And we're very proud and pleased to be a part of your family and hope to be for many more years to come. All the best. Congratulations.
Oh, I don't even know, but I want
Let's
that.
talk a little bit about how we're going to celebrate
Okay, there we go,
5
the
years
events.
of Dead by Daylight. And to help me do this,
Same, right?
with me I have
Like, I don't play
Queen,
console,
our
but
lead
I want
community
that.
manager, and returning after public outcry for his leaving, Justin, product manager.
I'll never understand why.
Well, just
You want me
take it
back?
in.
All right.
Enjoy. Now, before we start, I believe you have a note you want to make.
Yes, I have a note I want to make. So everything that we're going to discuss today, from in-game events to community activities or pride activities, everything is going to be ending up on a calendar on our social media.
Oh, nice.
So if you're not following Dead by Daylight on social media, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't want to
happy about
miss
a
any of the
calendar.
details of what's going to happen. There's going to be much more than what we just talked about
Twitter,
today, so
Insta,
follow
Facebook,
us.
okay.
Now, how are we going to start this?
Thank you. A calendar.
So before we hop onto like all the activities around anniversary, I want to say with Resident Evil coming into Dead by Daylight, this is a big thing for us, and
Yep.
we're preparing the arrival of a lot of new players. So what we want to ask our veterans, our expert players, is to join us into welcoming all these new players.
Okay.
We know that Dead by Daylight's big. It can be a little overwhelming when you start, so
Yeah, exactly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a
They're
lot
talking
of
about the
tips
events
and tricks
now,
on
so
our
you didn't
social
really
media.
miss too
We're
much yet.
inviting our veterans to join in and add to it, and we're inviting all the new players to like follow us and check out
They're
and
giving
maybe
us the
learn
roadmap
a thing
for the
or
new
two
events.
about Dead by Daylight.
awesome. Perfect. Now, let's get into the actual celebration.
Yes. So one thing that we started doing this year is hiring community artists to do art for us. So we had a Discord and Twitch
It's
emotes,
true.
and we had also key art for campaigns, for example, back in during the holidays. So knowing that, we love hiring community artists, and now we have a new project for you.
Oh.
So we're teaming up with the merch store, and we are doing a call to artists for designing
Oh, I
of
like
a new
this.
community line on the merch store.
That's awesome. And to make it clear, this is not a contest.
No, it's not a contest. This is us asking you, like, show us your portfolio, show us what you got, and we're going to hire some of these
Oh, I like
people
this. This is
to
cool.
create that new line.
Awesome. Wonderful. Now, what else are we going to do during this month of June?
All right, so as you said, it's month of June, and so it's Pride Month, and for 2 years we've been celebrating Pride Month, and this year we want to hop a little bit, you know? We want to celebrate a little bit bigger. So we're planning on a big event celebration called Into the Rainbow.
Okay.
We're inviting you to join us in the celebration. But we also have something new in-game if you want to join the celebration in-game as well. So we have this new charm, this new pride charm.
So you can proudly display your pride.
I like this.
That's
exactly.
It. Celebrate with us. Awesome.
Yeah, and we're also going to add to the collection of emotes we had for Pride last year. So we're going to add a more diverse roster to our crows.
Amazing. All right. What else we got?
All right. So it's been 5 years that Dead by Daylight's been out. We've been reached out by a ton of community members with everyone with their own stories about Dead by Daylight, how Dead by Daylight impacted their life. We had weddings. We had babies.
Yeah, I signed so many babies.
Matt signed so many babies. Anyways, so to celebrate our 50th anniversary, we're asking you to share your Dead by Daylight story. So use hashtag DBD community on social media, and we're gonna keep an eye on that hashtag, and we're gonna make sure to reshare and give you some visibility on how Dead by Daylight impacted your life and how it created great friendships.
That's amazing. Can't wait to read that. Now, I hear people screaming right now about, yes, but what about in the game?
Yes, see?
And that's where you come in, Justin. Please tell us.
Well, I'll tell you.
Costumes!
So we've got a 2-week period where we're actually going to have this entire in-game event going
July
on.
1st to July
So
15th.
during this whole period, in every trial, no matter where you are, you're going to find these crown
Oh, the
pedestal
crowns are
items
coming
appearing.
back. Oh, no.
They're gonna, pop up, disappear if you're too late to gather them. But if as a survivor or a killer, you can find them, interact with it, and then as a survivor, either escape or a killer, finish your match. What's going to happen is you will then unlock a crown cosmetic for this character.
Is it just
so these are items that are exclusive to this event. The design of them is, exclusive for this year, and they're only available on our original characters.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay, so we have
I think
to
it's going to
recollect
be really
it
fun
then.
for everyone to try to collect for their whole inventory of original characters that we created over this, this crazy period of 5 years now.
Okay. So it's not the same as year 5.
That's not all.
No, that isn't. So one fun way we like to celebrate the anniversary in-game is with a lot of confetti.
Confettis are great.
They're pretty fun. So there's going to be a lot of items in the blood web that you can find as a survivor to bring in. And we're talking toolboxes, medkits, flashlights, things that are just going to be fun to use and spread the confetti around. Also, blood point offerings.
Let's start at the game to the raid. Welcome.
Will there be balloons? Will there be animals? Will there be balloon animals?
Balloon animals.
Probably 1, probably 2. The 3rd, you're not getting that one.
All right.
It's not happening.
It's okay.
But one fun thing that we're doing this year, and is a big reason
It's
why we're here with
the 5th year anniversary.
The anniversary is a very special time of the year where this is about DBD. This is about the community because
information
DBD is nothing without all these players that are supporting us, and so we wanted to do something a little different this year.
Okay.
Yep. So we are reviving the community challenges around the in-game event. For people that were there back in the first year, first anniversary, we had some legendary challenges where the community all got together and unlocked some items in the game. Now, we want to do it again.
Well, we can make a list for that also.
That was really fun, and I know I've heard players asking, like, we want to do
make
more
it less
stuff as a
confusing for
community.
people?
We want to be able to work together. So I think this year we're going to be doing it in a very fun way because we've got some rewards that we're actually going to give out from these, like an outfit for David King and another one for the Wraith, both themed after the anniversary with the gold lines
I
and
like
everything.
this.
2 exclusive charms just for this.
Oh, that is
one
so
nice
cute.
little cake topper
I
for
need
DVD,
this.
and another one as a little naughty bear. Which, if you
That's
know
so
behavior,
cute.
maybe you know this guy.
They know.
Bear.
He's worth checking out.
Yeah.
So on top of this, there's other really cool things.
Good
but
night.
the question is, okay, how do you
Have a
actually
wonderful sleep.
unlock this? Where do you find out how to get them? And that's all on our socials.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort, guys.
Yeah, everything that's
no
not
effort at all.
DLC.
But what else is there?
So,
Well,
on
it said
top of
original
all this,
characters.
because we have so many characters that have actually been created and are loved over this 5-year period, we want to try to find a way to
They
give
definitely
some
want
out
people to check
players.
out Naughty
So if
Bear.
there's one you've been waiting on. this is going to be your chance because during the first week of the anniversary, we're going to give away enough iridescent shards for you to unlock one full original character.
Oh.
And this doesn't matter if you arrive 1 day or 2 days late because maybe you have homework, there's an exam. No matter when you arrive, even towards the end, you're going to get enough to get one of these characters.
That's awesome. Is that too much?
That's kind of cool.
I mean, I don't think we've gone far enough.
Oh my God! Do go on.
On top of that, if you have all these characters, like I know some of our super engaged players do, what we're actually going to do on top of this is something fun with our Shrine of Secrets, which, if you're new to the game, the Shrine of Secrets is a tab inside the store where we have a set of 4 perks that changes every week that you can purchase with iridescent shards. And this is so you don't necessarily have to purchase a character to get their perks, as long as you stay tuned and see what's going on. So for the event, what we're doing is for this entire 2-week period, every day, we're going to cycle those perks. So this is going to happen 7 times as often, and the cost of those is going to be 500 shards less.
Okay.
That's insane.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I mean, I don't really care about that.
All right. Well,
I don't
thank you
use
very
the Shrine of
much for joining me and telling people everything that's happening.
Kinda
That's
useless
not
for
everything
me.
that's happening.
No, that's not
Follow us
Oh.
on social for more.
Give me costumes. I want costumes.
All right, that's a wrap for us. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Thank you so much for all of this. Thank you to the whole behavior team. Thank you to all of our fans out there, content creators. Thank you to all of our partners. And I'm going to say the thing now that you've been wanting me to say for the whole show. PTB is live. You can go and play the Resident Evil
PTB
chapter
is live.
right now. So go, have fun, and I will see you in the fog.
Heck yes.
Oh shit, Funko Pops are coming.
Wait, what? 10 fragments, anniversary fragments. Remember that code. Anniversary fragments, other code. Last code for the day. Oh, Funko Pops! Show me! Is it? Okay, perfect. Show me the Funko. Show us a teaser of the Funko Pops. I need to pretty much ready my wallet for this. Right? Is this the same code? Or is this a different code? I like how they're re-showing the codes. That's nice. Same? Okay. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna move my camera just for the last of the codes. Right? Come on! They're not gonna show us Funko Pop teaser? Sad. So trolly. Oh, I hope so.